Cleo Sol. I'm a singer-songwriter from West London, and I'm just promoting my official single, which is out now. It's called High, and yeah.
Great. What are you working on right now?
I'm working on my album and more new tracks as well to push out. I've got my second single as well, and just performing loads.
Okay. In London?
Yeah, in London. I'm doing like a little tour as well, which is going to be Manchester, Birmingham, under 18's Bigger Fish tour, and I'm doing France, Paris.
The podcast is about content. So how would you describe the content of your music, what you talk about?
Okay, I like to kind of, when I make my music, I like to have it as like an open book, an open diary to my life. And when I listen to new tunes like that I get sent, or if I'm in the studio making a tune, I usually get the melody first, and then the lyrics come to me. And I don't like to force the subject too much, so whatever I'm feeling that day, or if I'm feeling close to someone who's maybe down or feeling happy, then I'll write on that.
Okay, and so what have you talked about so far?
I've talked about my experiences in love, and other songs I've spoke about a lot to do with the other person in a relationship, because I find there's a lot to talk about, and everyone can kind of relate in a way when it comes to that. And subjects such as people you working hard to get what you want, and it is hard to be seen and to be heard, but you can do it if you carry on working hard, that kind of thing.
And is there anyone that you look to that sort of follows that line of
song-wise and lyrics-wise? Stevie Wonder, he's like my main inspiration, but he just talks about everything, and he makes it sound so sweet as well, so sometimes you don't even know that you're listening to a song which he's talking about very strong subjects and issues, what's happening, but he makes it sound so sweet that you listen to it anyway, and you don't even realise sometimes.
Is that what you aspired
I think
to do?
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's like a good way to get your thoughts and opinions out without being told not to, really. Yeah.
Also, you're a lady.
Yeah.
So how do you feel your music presents or represents women? That's a huge responsibility.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not
it's alright. No, like as an artist, like as a female, I think it's important we do have to work a little bit harder to be not just to be seen, to be actually heard, not just to be seen because of what she's wearing and what she looks like, to be heard and be respected. I've just jumped on an artist called Angel, who's coming out very soon, and he's just put out his EP, and I was the only female on his 7 tracks on there, and that was a big deal for me because he's got a collaboration with a male on every single track who's like a rapper and a singer, and then I was on one of the tracks as a female, so it's a big responsibility for me, but at the same time I feel like I can live up to that responsibility.
Is that something you're conscious of, or is that just...
I try not to be conscious of things like that. I try and just kind of keep my goal as like I want to break it through with my music and what I've got to say. I try not to focus on too much stress.
Okay. Do you think that your content is different because you are female, or do you think it would be the same regardless?
I think it would be the same.
Yeah,
the same.
What you talk about.
Yeah, about sometimes a male perspective and a woman's perspective is obviously completely different because it is different. We're both with some of the women are from Venus and men are from Mars, as we like to say. But in terms of love and stuff, I think it's kind of very similar, very, very similar.
Okay, great. And who are your favorite artists? Not even within the musical genre, just like full stop.
Musical genre though, for
Okay.
me. For me it would be musical genre like Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson and Chaka Khan and Jill Scott, Erykah Badu and people like that. And like, the thing is, I'm not very picky with what genre I listen to. I just like good music and just like vibing to good music. And
What's good music?
Just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just a feeling you get inside when you listen to it, and you just feel the vibe. I don't even know how to explain it, but you just get this vibe when you listen to music. It touches you and you feel it.
Okay, and what do you think your vibe is?
Quite soulful, but with like the pop R&B kind of edge. But it's definitely I take influences from the music that I listen to, like Motown music and soul music, Latin music as well. So I don't want to box myself into a certain genre or category. I just want to explore as an artist.
Right. Obviously, being a lady, I'm a lady too, it's really hard to see the kind of pressures that are put on you while you're on the inside. Do you think that affects the kind of music you make at all?
I think no, I get it. I think it's like what I'm trying to do is trying to focus on like the positive. It is hard, sometimes it is, and especially when you're going through stuff as well, and you've got to like put on a smiley face and get on with it. But I think it's important to just, I've got like a really solid team around me and solid family and friends, and that's one of the most important things to me, like having that sort of love around me, genuine as well, and that kind of fuels me and kind of makes me keep positive. So me personally, I'm just on the positive lane.
What do you expect from your upcoming album? And how soon is it coming?
It's going to be next year. It's going to be coming out like mid next year, and it's going to be just a mix of all of my influences, like Motown, some like acoustic sounding stuff, just like open diary, how I'm feeling.
Have you
and stuff.
started doing it? Or
Yeah. I'm in the makings of it. Yeah. Haven't finished it yet though.
Who's on it?
I've just got like a few producers like that I'm working with at the moment, but I haven't got any collaborations. I don't want to do any collaborations for the album. I just want to have it kind of like, I've got a lot to say, so I want to keep it like that. Maybe on my second album, or if I have more tracks, maybe someone jumping on it. But at the moment, no, I haven't.
No. And how many tracks do you think you put on that?
About 10 to 12. Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else that you want to say? I have a couple more things, but
just for everyone to get my song on iTunes and to check out my website as well, www.cleosol.com, and my Twitter is @Cleo Sol, and it's CLEOSOL. I'm on Facebook as well, and SoundCloud and YouTube.